Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the boys and I, my niece and my sister. We're at a local pharmacy's health fair. This is the food truck we ate at, and when I tell you, we got 2 Beyond Burgers, a side of fries, and a drink. That was like $49. Like, the economy is crazy. And then this is the boys getting into the bounce house. I remember like the beginning of last summer, they would kind of like just bounce on the bounce house, but they wouldn't get in it. And this is progress for them. I'm so happy for that. Last year for their birthday, they had I got them a face painter, and they did not want to participate. They got it on their hand and they wiped it off partially, but I thought we'd try it again. And Saint wiped it off immediately after she was done, and it was just like the stencil paint. It wasn't really like freehand drawn or anything, but they had some popcorn. We were at a CMOS booth at that point, and I'm about to start the video back up. Okay, what's up, y'all? I am on my way to another school tour. I actually just left the location, but that wasn't the right location. But luckily, I'm only 4 miles away from where I'm supposed to be. And I am like, I feel like I usually come on here like in a great positive mood, but right now I am upset because the boys' school, when I picked them up early, they are sending students to escort them to the front office. Not okay with me. It shouldn't be okay with anybody. Anytime they're short on staff in the room, they usually ask me to walk down there anyway, and I've offered to walk down there and go get them because it's teamwork. But it's happened again, and I'm just trying to first calm down so I can handle it rationally. But that's another reason why I'm looking for another school, because that's like, I don't know, I feel like that's not, I feel like it's common sense. I can't put it any other way, and I've voiced that. I've sent my emails, principal called. Obviously, nothing has changed if I'm still having the same issue, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to handle this rationally, but I have to first calm down so that goes well for me, because I will be on 10 about my kids every single time. Absolutely. And I don't understand how these adults think this is okay to send 2 autistic children with a child to the front office. I don't care. It just doesn't make sense. It don't sit right with me, and it's just, it's literally a month until school is out, and it's just, we're increasing on the problems, especially after I emphasize, like, yeah, I can go walk down there and go get them. Simple solution. Well, yeah, I'm frustrated, and I have yet to send the Leah rep, or the special education liaison. I have yet to send her an email, because that's who I get some traction from, or I can't even say traction. That's who communicates the most. Well, I feel like that's, yeah, she communicates the most with me about their school, so I'm gonna send it today, but I just don't know when. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Another school tour. Okay, bye. Let me put this down.
one last thing I want to say is advocate for your kids, because nobody will give a damn about your kids like you do except you. Don't let anybody try to tell you how something is gonna go when you know your child the best. And speaking of principals, so my first encounter with the boys' principal at their new school was I walked Sage and Saint into the office. I don't know if we was running late or maybe they had an appointment or something, but it was past the regular time that they go in, so I walk them in. So the ladies at the front desk, and I really didn't see her, the principal at the time, but she was in there too. She was asking me, did she want me, or did I want her to call down to the classroom for one of the teachers to come get them? And something, I don't know, something came up among the lines as of, somebody asked, why would somebody need to come get them or whatever. But let me pause on that story. So their first school, in their IEP, it states that someone is to get them out of the car, hand in hand, out of the car to the classroom, and then when it's time to go, someone from the classroom walks them to the car or the front office, whatever, because they can elope and will elope. So it's a safety concern in the IEP. So unpause on the new school, the principal's like, well, all the other parents just drop the kids off and go. That was my first time meeting her, y'all. That was my first time meeting her. I'm like, no, I'm not all the other parents, and these are not all the other kids. These are my kids. Somebody is supposed to be a hand-in-hand type of situation. Something. It's just not okay in any type of setting. And I hate to even have to take it. Well, I don't hate to have to take it there, but anything for my kids, for sure. Now we have the situation where they're being escorted by kids a little bit older than them. Like, that don't make sense at all. Now, I really feel like I shouldn't have to explain stuff like that. Like, come on now. This parenting is hard, and then being a special needs parent is harder, and then advocating is not hard, but the frequency at which I'm advocating is ridiculous. Like, and I hate to, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm like nitpicking or anything, because it could feel like that on the opposite side, like, oh, I only speak out when something's wrong or whatever, which that's not the case, but it could be if everything keeps going wrong or I have to keep saying something about it.
Wait, 1 second. Wait.
Go, Sage! Okay, man. Go, Sage! Good job. Come on. Sage! Oh, go, Saint. What? Hold up. They just... Sage, come on.
Look, he's in the horse.
Sage. Good job, man. Tell Sage, say, come on, brother. Say, come on, brother. Tell Sage to come on. I didn't even see you, Saint. Sage. Good job, Sage.